these are tough days for the Democratic Party. They really don't know how to handle the Iranian bombing. Okay, so most of them have kept quiet. There's no leadership. The zealots, far left, of course, they don't like it because they don't like anything Trump's going to do. And that's that. But the party has no plan B. So when you're going to criticize someone, it is responsible to have an improvement. And this is in your personal life, too. If you're going to give somebody some jazz, say, look, this might be better. Democrats have none of that for anything. They have nothing. You know, on the budget, don't cut Medicaid. All right, $37 trillion debt. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. They don't have anything. On Iran, no, you have to consult. And you look at them and go, well, what's plan B? Okay, how long you want to give the mullahs? 6 months, 6 years? It's been going on for decades. No plan. All right, so I got to run down what they're saying for you, and I will do some commentary on the back of it. First, our pal, Senator Adam Schiff from California. Go.
So a lot of risks here for the country, which, is the reason why you come to Congress in the first place. It's the reason why our Constitution says Congress has the power to declare war, not the president.
Now, the woman on CNN interviewing him, Cassie Hunt, failed to say to Schiff, and this is journalism 101. I mean, this is not anything hard. Well, that may be true in theory, but it's the War Powers Act gives the president 60 days to unilaterally use military action in situations. Did you not know that, Senator? And Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, they used bombing without any consultation to Congress whatsoever. Were you unaware of that, Congressman? But instead, Ms. Hunt just sits there. Now, I don't want to criticize her. I don't watch her enough to know whether she's good or bad. But when you're doing a top-flight interview undermining the President of the United States' military action, you have a responsibility to your audience to be skeptical of what you know Schiff is going to say. You know he's going to attack it. And then you say, Senator, what would you have done? Pretty precisely. We don't want any general, diplomacy. What would you have done? No, none of that comes. And it doesn't come because CNN doesn't want that kind of exposition. They bring on Schiff. They know Schiff is going to criticize Trump, and that's what they want. They don't want balance. They don't want two sides. Okay. Second one is the ardent socialist, perhaps a communist. I'm not sure yet. Bernie Sanders is a communist. No doubt in my mind. He would seize your property. Warren, I'm not sure, but she's absolutely a fanatical progressive and a socialist. Here's what she says. Go.
Trump has launched the United States into another potentially endless war in the Middle East. Bombing another country is an act of war. The Constitution is clear. If there is no immediate threat to Americans, to our service members, or to the homeland, the president has no legal authority to order our troops to strike another country. None. War with Iran will not make us safer.
Well, she's reading that at a pro-abortion rally, by the way. She can't get enough abortion, Elizabeth Warren. Can't get enough. Okay? But anyway, she says things that are just factually incorrect. And of course, somebody's going to mind. So there is no immediate threat to Americans. Well, I believe that a hostile nation that has a policy of killing Jews and Americans, stated policy, okay, having an atomic bomb, a nuclear weapon, might be a threat. Now, there are a lot of people who just don't believe it because they don't want to believe it. They don't want to believe Mossad. They don't want to believe U.S. intel. They don't, and they won't. But the UK, MI6, every intelligence agency, and they have droves of people inside Iran. Okay, say, look, these guys were really close to enriching enough uranium to make that bomb quickly. But Elizabeth Warren doesn't care about that. Won't even consider it because she doesn't want to consider it. Breaks her bubble. So these are irresponsible people. Now, what did Barack Obama say about the bombing? That would be nothing. How about Joe Biden? No, Joe didn't weigh in. How about Kamala Harris? No. These are supposed to be the leaders of the Democratic Party. So if I'm the leader of the Democratic Party, all right, number one, it would be much more competitive than it is now and much more sane. Here's what I would say. We support the president's military action against Iran because he's the commander in chief and we support our troops. But we have reservations. But now's not the time. He has made his decision and we're going to support the action because we are pro-American. We're not rooting for Iran. And then afterward, if we believe it was not the right thing to do, we'll certainly come forth with a better plan. If the leadership of the Democratic Party were to do that, then people would take it seriously. Who takes the Democratic Party seriously now, other than the loons, the zealots, the hate Trumpers? Who? Nobody. It's the lowest ebb in modern times. Harry Truman, FDR, there's nobody close to that. JFK. There's nobody close. Okay. Finally, nobody knows about the ceasefire. It could blow up tomorrow. Trump's cursing at Israel and stuff. These are volatile countries. You can't trust them. All right? They'll do what they think is best for whatever. All right, the Mullahs are a theocracy in Israel. They know that the Jews are in danger from these people. So Trump can't control that 100%. America's got a lot of power with Israel. So the ceasefire will happen, but will it hold? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. And then what happens after the ceasefire? Are there more peace talks? I don't know. I do know this, that Iran is so weak, it can't close the Straits of Hormuz or do anything else. It can't. And when it signaled to the USA that it was going to send rockets into our bases, it actually told us, the Mullahs told us before they fired them. What does that tell you? Because, well, don't hurt me anymore. We'll give you a tip. We got to do this for show. And that's what they did. And that's the memo. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on X. Look for @Bill O'Reilly.